Okay, I just wanted to update the gold chart. And I'm not a gold trader, but if I was, I would definitely have bought below here. And I talked about buying more below here. And this was the double bottom. I'm sure there was a sweet divergence on this. And this trend line, this trend was unsustainable. Now we were back to the exit door. If you consider this to be support, you have completed that trade, right? It's over. In retracement trading, so somebody asked about the why the time decay? Why is there a instead of good till canceled like most tickets you'd put in the market? These have an expiration date, so exposure is constantly diminishing. If you put an order on gold way down here that lasts all month, you know, like why would you do it, right? It's more like, are you going to put an order up here that lasts 4 hours to sell into this floor, into here? This one lasts 12 hours. This one lasts a day. So you're a momentum trader in the sense of when do you get filled on this ticket? That's critical because if this order up here, you have a sell limit pending in this $10 window. If it lasts for, let's say, this is the daily chart, by the way. If the news came out today and you had sell limits here, and the exit is going to be for those entries, and let's say you put like a stop in here. So you have a cluster of stops here. And your take profit's going to be down here. So that rack of tickets, if the market's going to smash into that, and that ticket bank lasts for 12 hours, 8 hours, it makes a difference because the longer it lasts, the higher probability of fill. But if it only lasts for an hour and it fills, and it adds to your bank of tickets, and they're all different prices because you can put a 10K in a 1 pip zone at different prices. And some are scalps and some are like 20 pips, some are like 8 pips, and it's all in there. The market spikes up just like this day. So when this gold market took off and everybody's like, look at this thing. Now, the unsustainable trend line, and the purpose of trend lines and the usage of it, that's why I just cringe. No nonsense things like, well, trend lines don't work. Well, it's the steepness of the trend line, isn't it? I mean, you really think gold, and this is quite a valiant move above like the all-time highs in gold, really. And this is the breakout. This is the exact breakout price, which is the pivot now. This because I didn't touch this chart. I didn't delete anything, so I know this is the high. About 1910, 10 years ago. It's amazing. I mean, it's just living in the most amazing time. Now, to me, I'm out of this trade. If I buy the plunge on that, comes back at the end of the week, just go flat. End of the month, end of the week, and just go flat. And look at this thing. Starting off the beginning of the month, that vertical dotted line beginning of the month. Look at this. Look at that move. My God, it's amazing. So just spectacular moves. And if you were long right here at the beginning of the month and you got on the train, I mean, you are just thinking, I can't do any wrong. I'm a bull. There's a flag. There's a pennant up here. I'm sure there's some type of wacky pattern here. This could be, and that's the whole thing I remember about all the patterns people would try to learn. Yes, I mean, the complex flags, pennants, ascending, descending, every sending triangle. I thought, well, fuck, I got to learn the rules set for each one of these, like the candlestick books. I got like three of those big fucking books. I mean, these are like 16 inches by 12. I'm like, damn. Somebody breaks in the house. I just whip this fucking Steve Neeson candlestick book at them, and they're going down. Like, fuck it. I'll tape these. I'll have like, all right, put a bungee cord on it. Use it as a whipping thing. I was watching this horror movie, and this guy had this thing, clubbed him in the head, dragged him into the dungeon. Some horrible thing. Uh, just amazingly horror. Just great horror movie. 1960. That's much better than the Lifetime movies. Um, so the big news here, I just trying to do this fast video, is that Trump's got COVID. Now, I'm already short the stocks. I'm already long dollar yen, and I just bought more. And here I would say, if I was in this gold trade, it'd be flat. I'd be like, okay. I mean, if I was a bear, I'm totally selling here because this is the bottom becoming a top. But this COVID-19 is just, oh man, stocks could just get pummeled. Um, and the volatility can be extreme now. I'd say game on from here on to the election. Wow. How do you like the 4 hour moves in the 159 charts, 1 p.m., 1 a.m., on the British pound and the euro? Slam up, slam down. I mean, talk about now. That's because everything's happening inside the auction window. We've already had extremes. Gold's kind of like a waffle here and just dumb little small trades now here on the gold. But um, I think dollar is going to uh, people when they typically if stocks go down, dollar goes up. Not exactly, but the rule there is there's a shortage of dollars because people are selling stocks and people are cashing out into dollars. So people are going to park their money in the bank. Don't forget, Bitcoin's the new safety valve of all the big money or all the money that's people have found a way around the wearing the mask, right? So 24/7 banking at Bitcoin, and depending who's clearing your coins, I suppose. I mean, some people have a ridiculous clear time. I'm like, I quit. Bye bye. So that was ridiculous. And then all the authentications and I once tried to get my phone to take a picture of me and for verification, and could not for the life of me get it to change the right mode. So what you're looking at, you take a picture of, and it kept saying to me, yeah, closer, wider, tighter, more contrast. I'm like filming a movie here. What are we doing here? I'm just trying to do a transaction. So dollar. Oh my God. So this is going to be ruckus. I mean, stocks could be down like Coronaville amounts today. I'm just saying. And gold could pop above this floor here. I mean, all the people that are gold bugs, man, they're holding on right now to this trade. I guarantee you through this move. Somebody sent me a screenshot of their ICT trades, and I'm pretty certain I looked at it and I thought, why didn't he get in at the optimal trading entry? So he had optimal trading entry. He had 618. He had the 50%. He had the 78%, the 99. Like I've got all the percents. My system just says sell every fucking fib you can find. Put 10 fibs on there. I mean, if you like fibs, go fib. Go full retard fib because that's what I'm doing. For me. You don't have to, but I just find it relaxing to get filled on spikes and sit back and think, yeah, that's a drawdown, but man, on the retrace, we're just going to kill it. And I mean, it's going to be, oof. So we are totally hog long, even more dollar yen, waiting for the big. I mean, this has been, I know they're going to say Corona. President Trump's Corona is the cause. I mean, these things, like, look at this break of the trend line in gold. What was the news on gold? No, because it came down into this new low, and there was a bunch of pent up, or there was probably people that were like, oh, if ever it gets here. Yeah, I mean the smart money for that one smart trade. I'm not saying that it couldn't go down here and retest this double top at some point and come down here. I'm just saying, man, And there are so many. Yeah, you can make money trading ICT. So the guy got in on 4 12Ks. I assume no stop. It looks like he just pulled the trigger on the MT4 platform, and he got 3 of the same fills, and one was like 2 pips away. Then he scaled out. That was good. So I know ICT scales out, and I'm not saying that ICT isn't like most people. I'm telling you, I could teach a 5-year-old a trade. Come on, it's can you just like. I don't think I want a 5-year-old to trade without a stop though. So I'm assuming that the guy that sent me the thing was like, yeah, I'm gonna get out if it goes against me. I'll cut my losses. Like for me, I couldn't do it. Like I would just be looking at it going, well, I just, I mean, we're down. I mean, I'm not going to get out of that trade. Like if I think that this is a good trade, I want to put a stop in because I could put in. He had forward positions, so his trading was way too big on the tickets for me. But if you want to try 12K, I could put a 12K in a little basket and just be like, oh, that's just kind of like let it retrace. Don't have to touch it. Set it and forget it. Trading really, right? But I have to come back every 4 hours and refresh the charts. Come back and go, oh, let's do that trade again. Look, it's retesting. Oh man, look at that spike. Let's go the other way. Anyways, this is going to be amazing. Now the circus. We just had the elephants come in. This is going to be great. So I gotta watch this. I gotta watch the show. Oh my God, I am long dollar so big, and this is just looks like an obvious trade to me. And if you're long dollar, you're short gold here, I suppose, right? I don't know.